Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I'm driving this. This is the Opel Corsa. This is the sedan version of the same. And this car comes courtesy of Suraj to me. Straight away we're going to be opening the engine bay. This is a 1.4 litre engine with an exposed airbox, of course. And yeah, there is no insulation there. In olden days, now there was no insulation in cars. Now this is a very cute looking car because you can see it's kind of small in terms of size. The lights are like really small. Instead of fog lamps, there's a towing hook here, so that's kind of unique. And there is the Opel logo. When you come to the side, I kind of think, is this under 4 meters? It's not under 4 meters in length, but it looks so tiny and compact and cute as well. In fact, sort of gives you the Ford Icon vibes because of the way some of the stuff has been done. Tire size is 175/70/13. These are wheel caps, of course. And here you get a black body cladding. It says GSI right there. Koni suspensions written, but it doesn't have it, of course. And you know, because of the age, obviously, you can see some of the things are going here or there. Now, black color door handles, and that antenna is like really nice and long and pointy as well. This is where the fuel actually goes, and it opens directly because this is, of course, a German car. Anyways, there are some interesting bits in this car because this is not a car. This is a tire shop, I kid you not. That's why we are going to be opening the boot of the vehicle. So you can see their hydraulic struts, and it has so many tires. So if you want any tires, write to Suraj and he will help you with the same. Okay, jokes aside, it is also a footwear shop. Anyways, it says Opel here, the logo, Corsa GSI. There's a light from down for the number plate. So that's also kind of unique and weird in a different sense. There's absolutely no space at the rear. There's no center armrest. There are no door pockets either. These are the controls for the power windows. In fact, there's no center headrest because center passenger does not get a head. And there is no adjustable headrest at the rear either. So you're not going to get into the rear because it's obviously pointless. But because this is a German car, quality levels are actually quite nice, that you can see in spite of the age of the car. The dashboard and everything still has stayed quite intact. There's some storage space here. Power window controls are actually quite low. You have to go really low to open the power windows. Maybe a way to discourage using the power windows. These are the controls for the headlight. AC vents like go all the way here and there. Steering wheel is kind of big for the size. This is kind of small here. Audio system, and these are the controls for the air conditioning. Everything is manual. There is a glove box here. There's some storage space there as well. There's storage space here. Reverse is like a dog leg reverse, like that. And oh my god, clutch is still quite light. This is the handbrake of the vehicle. Instrument cluster seems interesting. Let's do one thing. Let's actually turn on the car. Okay. Rose to life very quickly. Instrument cluster is basic, but you get a display here. This is the fuel meter, and the other side obviously has the temperature meter. You get a tachometer and a speedometer, which is marked all the way to 20 kilometers per hour. Gets this dual tone treatment, and I kind of like the dashboard design. Now to dim this, it's a different way. Yeah, like this. थोड़ा अलग करके रखा है इन लोगों ने. There's a light here. I mean here, mirror, and okay, toll receipt holder. In fact, headroom is decent at the front for someone as tall as me. Seats seem a bit small, but it says Opel here. And the issue is with the seat belt for the driver's side. This does not go back, so ऐसे अटक गई है. Otherwise, car has like sort of maintained itself quite well. And let's actually, let me drive. Let's use the wipers. Let's start driving right away. All right, let's turn on the vehicle. We have to turn on the lights, otherwise you can't see the instrument cluster at all. Let's just remove this wire for a moment. And into first gear, hazard light off, when off we go. Yeah, handbrake did not deactivate so fast. This guy is doing circles around me, man. This is from Tokyo Drift or something. Dude, what are you up to? Oh god, I have never seen such a bad accelerator placement other than the Aventador, of course, because my right foot is actually going in the footwell area. So the car being so compact now has its disadvantages as well. Anyways, okay, let me tell you, low end doesn't seem that great here. That's the reason the owner was telling me, floor the car, pedal to the metal. I'm like, bhai, jagah kidhar hai? Because we are right now, I think, somewhere around Koramangala or something of that sort. Speed breaker ahead. Let's try and slow down the car where you can hear the squeaky brakes, of course. And the thing is, the car revs. It revs nicely, makes some sound as well, but doesn't really move. So the stocks are on the other side here. And let's use the wipers. Spray does a decent job to keep the motor a bit revved up. Otherwise, you know, it loses grunt quite fast. 6,500 RPM red line into second. Actually, the gearbox is quite soggy. It doesn't feel that reassuring to shift, which is quite surprising because this is a German car at the end of the day. Steering is nice and big and heavy and also feelsome, so it does have feel. It gives you feedback too, because hydraulic of course. And around the corners, well, there is quite a bit of roll, so suspension is on the softer side. Ride is very nice indeed. The gearbox could have been smoother, shifting of course, and overall it is not a very dynamic car in that regard, but it is comfort oriented. Steering makes you feel that yeah, it is dynamic because it's able to absorb almost everything in its stride. Now Opel had so many variants of the Corsa that the customers decided let's not buy any of them because we're so confused kaun si leni chahiye kaun si nahi, because this is the sedan version. They had a hatchback version called as the Opel Corsa Sail, S-A-I-L, S-A-L-E nahi bol raha main, theek hai. Although it was always on sale in the sense that there was always a discount running, people bought it with 1 lakh discount as well. And then they also had a version which was a station wagon known as the Swing. Yeah, Opel Corsa Swing. Car doesn't move. Second gear, 90 kilometers per hour. That is the way the gearing has been done. Very much on the taller side. Yes, the engine is refined, but makes some weird sound. I think sound is coming from somewhere else only. I say kuch to khach khach, and off we go. So low end could have been better. Thoda mid range is decent enough, and top end mein, it becomes sort of a screamer like this. 15 first actually. Performance is not that great. This is the 1.4 litre engine model. There was a 1.6 litre engine as well, which obviously came from the Opel Astra, which was a gas guzzler, so people did not choose to buy that. People used to choose the 1.4 litre engine just for the efficiency, and it wasn't very efficient as well. This will return around 9 to 12 kilometers per litre. You know why people didn't really end up buying Opel cars? Because of the expensive spare parts and obviously sales and service outlets, and plus their habit of discontinuing things fast, leading to poor resale value. People discontinue cars. General Motors decided to discontinue the Opel brand only. They're like, नहीं चला, no problem, Opel discontinue करते, Chevrolet launch कर देते, हमारे पास तो बहुत brands हैं, हमें क्या फर्क पड़ती है. So that was also kind of funny and stupid. And this car's 1.4 litre engine produces the same output as what today's 1.2 litre petrol engine models produce, which is 88 PS and 110 Newton meters. That's it. Why do you need 200 cc of extra displacement? Doesn't make sense to me. And talking about 1.2 litre engine, well, there is the Baleno squad here. Alright, it's time to launch into first gear, revving the motor, rev still all the way, handbrake down. Crazy wheel spin, man. Because no traction control and all that bullshit wasn't there in cars in those days. Build quality is actually much better than other cars which were on sale at that time. But obviously because of the pricing and because of poor fuel efficiency and lack of sales and service outlets, this car did not sell. Horn is okay, but could be a little bit more German. So guys, this is a quick vlog on the Opel Corsa. A very nice car which unfortunately did not sell and resulted in the Opel brand only saying Tata bye bye. Let's take a U-turn to see how the turning radius is, and yeah, it is not that much. You have to keep the revs up a bit, and we kind of managed because of the compact size of this car. If you like this vlog, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That's the like button. Oh, wheel spin on upshift. Bye.